Let's go. No masterpiece. 10 bad babs and they after me. One bad bad look like a masterpiece. Looking for a dunk like an athlete. Big drip, what you call it? Big drip. Ice chain, peeled water. You got the cab but can't afford them. Cash. You got the bad but can't afford them.
Almost a full month has passed since we were last in this venue. You are looking live at a sold-out Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona. My name is Matt Davison and welcome to LRPW's Saturday Night Slash streaming exclusively on the LRPW network. We are just 1 week away from Phoenix Fan Fusion. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight's episode of LRPW Saturday Night Slash is presented by W Energy. Clean, ultimate, jitter-free energy. Use discount code LASTROUND20 to save 20% off when you shop with W Energy. And the Sampler Starter Pack is still available on the W Energy website. You can get yours through the link in the description. It comes with a W Energy shaker, blue raz, tiger's blood, and Japanese yuzu. Get yours in the description while supplies last. W Energy, don't just feel better, be better. And we kick tonight's show off with number one contendership action. Ace Morgan will go one-on-one with the LRPW Unleashed champion Austin Graves tonight on Saturday Night Slash. Ace Morgan has been having some issues with 3M. Tonight, he gets a step up, a chance at the Unleashed Championship. And tonight, the LRPW chairman, Jason Graves, will be here in attendance. He's looking for answers after the weird situation that happened during his match with Phoenix Fury last week. Graves wants answers tonight on Slash. And we move on to women's number one contendership action as Anna Visco versus Adrian Nevermore will main event tonight's episode of Saturday Night Slash. The former LRPW women's champion looking for a shot to regain her spot on the throne. Tonight on Saturday Night Slash. The LRPW Unleashed champion Austin Graves arriving in Glendale with absolutely no fear in his face as he's scheduled to go one-on-one with one half of 3 Morgan, Ace Morgan, next on Saturday Night Slash. And here we go, one-on-one, number one contendership action for the LRPW Unleashed Championship here on Saturday Night Slash. Ace Morgan versus the LRPW Unleashed champion Austin Graves, and Graves going for an immediate knee to the face, and he's going to put his legs up one, and a kick out at one by Ace Morgan as Austin Graves will do everything in his power to try and cheat Ace Morgan out of a number one contender spot tonight. And now Ace Morgan driving Graves up to the ropes. Ace Morgan with a flurry of strikes. Now Austin Graves with a headlock to Ace Morgan. Now Ace Morgan able to reverse out of it. We got a neck breaker. Here we go, looking for submission. Ace Morgan trying to fight out of it. As Graves just torques the arm there of Ace Morgan. And a shoulder drag that'll take down Ace Morgan. Here we go, Graves looking for potentially a powerbomb. Oh, and the knees right to the back. Here we go, now stomping with those ribs in a forearm strike from the champion. Ace Morgan now sends Austin into the corner. Morgan and Graves now locking up here. And a shotgun kick to the ribs. The forearm to the back of the head, strike to the back. The champion is relentless here tonight. Ace Morgan able to turn momentum in his favor. Missile drop kick takes down the champion. Here we go, locking up yet again. Morgan with the champion on his shoulders. Oh, and down goes Graves. Oh my God, I was about to say the athleticism there from Ace Morgan, but the knee taking out Ace Morgan. Here goes scoop slam. Cover. Will this put away the champion? One. And a kick out at one as this match continues. Morgan now sending Graves to the outside. Morgan's going to ascend the top rope, showing off to the LRPW Nation here. All right, here we go. Morgan now showing off. Stomp after stomp to the champion. Here on the outside. Now Morgan lifting up Graves and slamming him down harshly onto that unforgiving concrete floor. Morgan's going to send the champion back into the ring. Oh, Morgan looks like he was going for the spear, but Ace Morgan hits the champion with a spear. 1, 2, and a kick out by the champion. Morgan now lining up the champion. Here we go. A knee right to the face. The champion back on his feet. Spear by the Golden Boy. Cover to put away Ace Morgan. 1, 2, and a kick out by Morgan. Both of these men showing a lot of fight in this matchup tonight. Oh my God, another powerbomb onto the knees. Swift kick to the back of Ace Morgan by the champion. Oh my God, I think Morgan might have just got busted open by those forearm strikes. The challenger now bleeding on the ring apron. Here we go. Graves lining up Morgan. Morgan fighting back. Sends Graves off the rope. Goes under. And a reversal from the Golden Boy. Graves now lining up Morgan on those ropes. Well, here we go. Morgan now being lined up. We may see it here. G-T-S. And it's over. Cover. 1, 2. And Morgan survives. The knee off the face. And another one. The Golden Boy now striking away at a down Ace Morgan. Graves now off the ropes. And a running knee to Ace Morgan. Now Graves lifting up Ace Morgan. Tossing him into the top rope there. Here we go, yet again stomping in those ribs, and a forearm strike across the face. Morgan has shown a lot of resilience recently. Will he be able to overcome the champion tonight? Morgan sent to the ring apron, and a swift forearm knocks back the challenger, the champion. And now, Austin Graves sends Morgan off the ropes and a Superman punch. Here we go, off the ropes again. Oh my God, and lights out Morgan. Thank you for coming. Good night. 1, 2, 3. And Austin Graves will have to find a new #1 contender. It was a weird night the other Saturday as Jason Graves was taking on Phoenix Fury. Out of nowhere, the screen would start glitching. Jason Graves believing that Phoenix Fury had something to do with that distraction last Saturday. The chairman looking for answers tonight on Saturday Night Slap. Now I want to know, what the hell was that last week? Phoenix Fury, you have a lot to answer for, so get your ass up! I don't know who that is, but that's not Phoenix Fury. Jason may have made a huge mistake calling out whoever this is. What on earth? Who is this guy? Why do his eyes look like that? I've never seen this man a day in my life. And then all of a sudden he appears on Saturday Night Slash. What is this? Now wait a minute. That's the theme song from the Amazing Digital Circus, a glitch production. Where are we going? What is this place? This is strange. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring first. From the Kingdom of West Phoenix, Arizona, weighing at $259, the American Anarchist, Jason Graves. I don't even think Jason knows what this place is, but it looks like the old Slash Arena from when we used to wrestle back in the old venues. I'm now getting word from Kane that this is Abstraction Arena. Like this one bit. It just feels very weird, very off. We need... Please, somebody just get us out of here. Introducing his opponent from parts unknown, weighing in at an unspecified amount of weight. He is better. He is more powerful. He is the original Kane. Even our announcer sounds completely weird. This is just completely weird. This man is behind all of this. We need Graves, you to beat him tonight. Was that a goat? I'm tired of this. Are you kidding me? I can't even swear now. I can't swear. Are you joking? Let's try singing Family Reunion and see if that does anything. Alright, here we go. Sucker mother. Sucker mother. Sucker mother. I told your mom. God. This guy's good. He's really good. Oh, I can't swear. Great. Great. Good to know. And here we go. Jason Graves sets go one-on-one with this mysterious Kane figure. As we are live from the Abstraction Arena, Jason Graves now going after Kane, lifting him up over his head and tossing him with a military bench press. Will this be enough to put away this mystery man? 1, 2, and a kick out by Kane. Now Graves stomping away at Kane. Kane able to fight back here. Graves lifts Kane up on his shoulders. It's really hard to see with no stadium lighting. Graves now stomping on the back. Here we go. Oh! Right to the spine of Kane. Graves now lifting up Kane onto his shoulders and tossing him into the air. And Kane's kind of short, I'm not going to lie. I'm taller than him. And here we go, Graves locking up with Kane. Lifting Kane on his shoulders and a running power slam from the chairman cover. 1. And a kick out at 1 by Kane. Here we go, Kane and Graves locking up yet again. And Graves with the forearm strikes off the back. Axe handle after axe handle, and down goes Kane. This man is resilient. Graves now lining him up. Running knee across the face, but Kane reverses, sending Graves into the middle rope. Kane lifting Graves on his shoulders. Oh my god, a black mass. Graves able to roll out of the ring. Kane now following. Kane pulling out a ladder. Graves trying to find time to recover here. As Kane now chasing the chairman with that ladder. Graves, I think, has a 2x4 with nails in it. Graves now chasing after Kane. Here we go, axe handle, but reversed by Kane, as Kane will send the chairman back into the ring. Here we go, Graves sending Kane off the ropes, but into a lariat. Graves now locking up with Kane. Kane goes crashing to the floor, and I get to get a up-close look at him. This is the first time I've seen this mystery man. Graves now showing off, stalking Kane. Graves will slide to the outside, and Kane with a massive forearm strike to the chairman. Oh my god, the legs off the chin of the chairman. Graves will be sent back to the inside, and Kane will follow behind. Going for a pin attempt to put away the chairman. One, and a kick out at one by Graves. Graves now lifting up and slamming down Kane. Going for a cover to put away Kane. One, and a kick out at one. Kane now slamming down Graves, lifting Graves up, and here we go. Neckbreaker takes down the chairman cover. One, two, and a kick out at two by Jason. Kane now lining up Graves, using a little bit of magic to slide Graves into the middle of the ring. Graves, backstabber! A backstabber to the mystery man. Going into the corner, looking to possibly end it here on Slash. Graves, curve stomp, cover to put away Kane. One, two, and a kick out by Kane. Graves lining up the knee to the side of the head of Kane. But Kane able to get back onto his feet with such resilience. Graves able to reverse the fireman's carry. And now stomping away at Kane. Graves lifting up the ringmaster and tossing him down into the center of the ring. Stomping yet again. Off the ropes, here we go. And a splash to Kane. Graves and Kane locking up. Graves lifts Kane into a fireman's carry, and here we go. We're going to see it again for a third time tonight. Military bench press, throwing down Kane. Graves showing a lot of resilience too. So on to the midsection. We're going to see it a second time. Curve stop to Kane. And Kane will be busted open for that move. Cover 1, 2, 3. And Graves comes out on top. I must say it's good to be back in the real world. The following contest is and is a #1 contenders match for the LRPW Women's Championship. Introducing first, from St. Petersburg, Russia, Anna Visco. Anna Visco had a long climb to the top to earn the LRPW Women's Championship for it to be taken from her at Rage in a Cage. Tonight, she gets the opportunity to fight for that top spot once again against the LRPW Women's Champion, Adrian Nevermore, tonight on Saturday Night Slash. And we're back live Saturday Night Slash. Adrian Nevermore getting attacked. That's Mirna Martinez. Mirna laying down a vicious assault onto the LRPW Women's Champion here in Glendale. And now the Desert Diamond Security will escort Mirna. We'll be back. And you are looking live as this match was made official by LRPW General Manager Blake Henderson during the commercial break. Before the commercial break, Mirna Martinez came out here and attacked the LRPW Women's Champion Adrian Nevermore. Now she's set to go one-on-one with Anna Visco in a #1 contendership match. If Anna Visco wins this match, she will earn herself a Women's Championship match at Slam before the Fusion. The unofficial Phoenix Fan Fusion kickoff show. And now Anna Visco stomping away at the Women's Champion. Now Adrian Nevermore back to her feet. These women will lock up as Anna Visco will slam Adrian Nevermore down onto the middle of that canvas. This match may just be in favor of Anna Visco following that attack. And now Anna Visco going for strike. The Women's Champion able to roll out of it. The momentum doesn't stay on her side as she is hit with Black Mass. Here we go. And a neck breaker from the Women's Champion Anna Visco, able to easily kick back up to her feet. Anna Visco with the axe handle off the back of the Women's Champion. The crowd here in Glendale is loving this action. Mirna Martinez. By the way, Mirna Martinez is still not cleared to compete tonight. As you saw, the face mask that was on her face, she came out here and attacked the Women's Champion while not being cleared. Last week, Adrian Nevermore took a ladder and sent it into the face of Mirna Martinez at the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. Mirna was rushed to a local medical facility where she was deemed not fit to compete here tonight on Saturday Night Slash, which is why we're getting Adrian Nevermore versus Anna Visco, not Adrian Nevermore versus Mirna Martinez. And now here we go, these women locking up here at ringside. Oh my god, and just tossing the challenger onto that unforgiving padded concrete floor. And oh, right into the steel ring stairs goes the challenger. Here we go, Anna Visco able to duck under from the Women's Champion, but the Women's Champion with a flurry of swift kicks and a picture-perfect suicide solution by Adrian Nevermore. Adrian Nevermore now lining up the challenger. Here we go, front foot DDT takes down Anna Visco. Cover 1, 2, and the challenger survives. Anna Visco looks like she might be out of this one. Adrian Nevermore can't believe it. Swift kick to the back of the challenger. Anna Visco now lifting up the champion. And another Black Mass. Will that put away Adrian Nevermore? Cover 1, 2, and a kick out by the champion. Anna Visco with a stomp to the back and now a swift kick to the back of the head. Anna Visco now lining up the champion, sending her off the ropes. Here we go. And a Kinshasa. Will that put away the champion? Cover. 1. And a kick out at 1 as this match continues. Adrian Nevermore now lifting up the challenger, slamming her down onto the middle of the mat. Cover. Will this put away Adrian Nevermore? Anna Visco kicks out. These two women locking up in the middle of the ring. Anna Visco now lifting up the champion. A pile driver takes down Adrian Nevermore. Here we go. These women locking up into the corner. Anna Visco gets sent into the corner and a knee right to the ribs. Oh my god, and Anna Visco takes down the women's champion. Locking up, sending... Oh! And a Superwoman punch, as she dubs it, takes down Adrian Nevermore. And another Kinshasa. Will that put away the women's champion? Going into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by the women's champion. Here we go. Anna Visco with a kick to the midsection. The champion grabs the leg and takes down Anna Visco. Locking up here yet again. And now Anna Visco will be sent to the outside. And here we go. Anna Visco now on the floor. Adrian Nevermore will roll out of the ring as the referee will begin the count. And a kick right to the rear of those legs. Anna Visco now fighting back against the women's champion. Lock up. And Anna Visco lifted up and tombstone right onto the unforgiving ringside padded floor. Now sending Anna Visco back into the ring. The women's champion will trail behind. Adrian Nevermore now lining up Anna Visco. And sitting her in the corner, a slap across the face. Oh, we might see it here. Oh no, for the top! Fall away, moonsault slam, cover! 1, 2, 3. And Adrian Nevermore secures her spot. Oh, look who's out here to torment the women's champion. Myrna Martinez staring down Adrian Nevermore. And here comes Nevermore. Oh, these two women are going to have it out for each other at Slam Before the Fusion. I just hope Blake Henderson makes it official. Here we go. Nevermore and Myrna Martinez fighting on the stage. Here comes security. Here comes Arizona DPS. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We'll see you at Slam Before the Fusion. Good night from Glendale.